Hello children, welcome to maths classes. Today let's discuss the topic addition of integers. To discuss this topic, let's consider a small example. Consider a boy, Mohan. Okay, Mohan stays in first floor and there is a 3-floor building. You have second floor, first floor and ground floor. Mohan stays in first floor. Let's assume he stays in the first floor, right? So that point let's assume as 0. Then to reach the second floor, you will have steps. And also from the first floor to reach the ground floor, you will have steps again. Mohan is currently in the first floor. Let's see the following questions based on this. Go 6 steps up from the first floor. What are you telling? You are telling Mohan, go 6 steps up from the first floor. First floor means he is at here, this point 0. We are telling, go 6 steps up. Up means greater than 0. You are saying, go 6 steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how do you represent, children? Yes, plus 6. You are going up. That means the value is greater than 0. So you represent it as plus 6. Next, go 4 steps down from the first floor. Consider again, he is at first floor at 0. Now you are telling, go 4 steps down. What is the keyword? Down. Down means you should go to the ground floor. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You are going down means the value is less than 0. So the value will be negative. 4 steps down, minus 4. Next question. Go 5 steps up from the first floor and then go 2 steps further. What you are telling, Mohan? First, go 5 steps up. You should go 5 steps up from the first floor. He is here at first floor 0. You are telling go 5 steps up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 steps up. So the value will be plus 5. And then go 2 steps further. Further means you should still go 2 steps again. He is at 5. Again it increases 1, 2 plus 2 steps. What did you get, children? 7 plus 7. First 5 steps up plus 5 and then you are asking to go 2 steps further. The value still increases further. So plus 2. What you got? 5 plus 2 is 7. Next, go 6 steps down from the first floor and 1 step further down from there. You are telling, go 6 steps down from the first floor. Down means the value becomes negative. 1 step, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is down. So you write as minus 6. And then you are telling to go further 1 step down. Okay, further 1 step down means again you are going down. So you will again get minus down. So minus 1. Where did you reach? Minus 7. See, children, observe all these questions. First one is go step 1. 6 steps up means plus 6. 4 steps down means minus 4. Then you said go 5 steps up and 2 steps further. What did you do in that case? Plus 5 and plus 2. As per this, you wrote plus 7. And here 6 steps down. Down means minus 6 and 1 step down, minus 1. From here you came 6 steps and again down, minus 1. That means minus 7 you got. Children, you will not have these diagrams always, right? You should also know how to solve these problems without using any such diagrams. Let's see that. Children, to solve these problems without using any number line or without using any figures, let's see how we can do. Let's observe this, children. See what happened here. Go 5 steps up from the first floor, plus 5. Then go 5 steps further, again plus 2. What happened here? Plus 5. First he went 5 steps up, plus 5. Again he went up. So we will add, right? We will go 5 steps first from the first floor and then go 2 steps further. That means again plus 2. See what answer we got is plus 7. If you observe this, this is nothing but addition of two numbers 5 and 2. This is nothing but addition of 5 and 2. As both are positive numbers, answer will be positive itself. If the signs of both the integers is positive, you get positive itself when you add. Okay. Suppose plus 7 plus 7. Both numbers are positive. So forget the sign and just 7 plus 7 is 14. Both are positive, so it is plus 14. Plus 14 is nothing but 14. Now let's see the next question. Go 6 steps down. Down means minus 6. Minus 6. Then again you are asking go 1 step further down. Plus minus 1. What answer you got, children? You got minus 7. That means you went 6 steps down. Again you went 1 step down. So you came to minus 7. If you observe this, 6 plus 1 is 7. 7. As both are negative sign, the answer is just minus 7. That means when you are adding two negative integers, just forget about the sign first. Minus 6 plus minus 7. If you are adding two negative integers, forget the sign first. Okay. Just 6 plus 1. What answer you will get? 7. And we know that in the question you have both negative. So in the answer keep minus 7. Answer will be minus 7. Let's see another example. Minus 8 plus minus 9. How do you solve this? Forget the sign first. Assume only 8 and 9 are there. What is the addition of 8 and 9? Yes, it is 17. Now it is given us to add negative numbers. Both are negative. So the answer will be negative. So if you are adding two positive numbers, the answer will be positive. See here, you are adding two positive numbers, so the answer will be positive. And suppose if you are adding two negative numbers, the answer will be negative. You are adding two negative numbers, the answer will be negative number itself. First, we should add without considering sign. What you should do first? You should forget the signs of two integers. If two integers you are adding have negative symbol, forget the sign first. Just add the numbers. Okay, 8 plus 9, 17. Example. Then write the sign. So both are negative. Again now you write the sign as minus 17. This is the way you should add, children. If both numbers are positive or if both numbers are negative. If both numbers are positive, just add the numbers. 5 plus 2, 7. As both numbers are positive, you will get plus sign itself. If both numbers are negative also, that is also addition only. If you are adding two negative numbers, it is also addition only. Just forget the sign and first add the numbers. 6 and 1 is 7. And then both have negative signs. So the result will also be negative. So minus 6 plus minus 1 is minus 7. Children, now let's see how do you add a positive number and a negative number. That is a positive integer and a negative integer. Let us consider an example. Minus 5 plus 3. You all know now. If both are positive numbers, you just add the both numbers and keep positive side. If both are negative numbers, when you are adding, you will first forget the sign, add the numbers and then keep the sign at the last, negative sign at the last after getting the result. Now, if there is one positive number and one negative number, how do you add? See children, first it is minus 5. How can you write minus 5? You all know 5 means 1 plus 4, 2 plus 3. Here you have 3, right? So let's consider this 5. Let's write as 2 plus 3. Minus, keep minus outside. 5 can be written as 2 plus 3. And this plus 3 will be same. Here we are adding minus 5 plus 3. Here the other number is 3, right? So let's write minus 5 as minus, you take common. 5 can be written as 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3. That means minus 2 minus 3 plus 3. So what happened children? Minus 2 is as it is. What is minus 3 plus 3? Let's recall our UKG standard, first standard. You have 3 chocolates. You gave 3 chocolates to your friend. What will you have? You will have 0. So minus 3 plus 3 means 0. So what answer you got children? You got minus 2 plus 0, that is minus 2. See, let's solve this in simple steps. If there is one negative number, one positive number, what we just did is subtraction. If there is one negative number and one positive number, you should just subtract the smaller number from the big number. See, here one number is 5 and one number is 3. One number is negative sign, one number is positive sign. If two signs are different, just subtract smaller number from big number. 5 is the big number and 3 is the small number. Subtract 3 from 5. What answer did you get? 5 minus 3 is 2. Now check the sign of the big number. Here 5 is larger than 3. What is the sign of 5? It is negative. So answer will be minus 2. That is minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2. First step is you should just subtract the number if both signs are different. 5 minus 3. You will subtract smaller number from the big number. So 5 minus 3 is 2. In the second step, you write the sign of big number. Here 5 is bigger than 3. What is the sign of 5? It is minus. So you write as minus. Children, let's solve another example for this same concept. Minus 6 plus 9. Okay children, minus 6 plus 9. Children, here you will have one negative integer and 9 is nothing but positive integer. So how you should add if there is one negative integer, one positive integer? See children, how can you write 9? 9 can be written as 1 plus 8, 2 plus 7. See here you will have 6, right? 3 plus 6. 9 you can write as 3 plus 6. So let's write 9 in that way. Minus 6 as it is and then write 9 as 3 plus 6. Now keep 3 first. Next 3 plus 6. Write this first. Next minus 6. Now observe this children. What is 6 minus 6? 0. Means 3 plus 0. You got 3. See, after solving all this, you got answer as 3. 3 means plus 3. What did you do here? 9. How can you write here? 9 as 3 plus 6. 6 minus 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So you have only 3. The answer is plus 3. So directly, how can we solve this problem? See this. One is positive number, one is negative number. If you are adding one positive number and one negative number, you should just do subtraction. How should you subtract? You always subtract a small number from a big number. Is it right or wrong? Tell me. If you have 6 chocolates, can you give 7 chocolates to your friend? It is not possible, right? You can give only chocolates less than 6. So, you always subtract a small number from big number. So, you should do 9 minus 6 here. What answer you got? 3 you got. After that, you should check the sign of larger number. Here, one number is 9, another number is 6. What is the big number of these two? 9 is bigger. What is the sign of 9? Positive. So, answer will also be positive number. Okay, let's solve another problem. Minus 5 plus 2. See children, first solve it step by step. Okay, minus 5 plus 2. Now, how can you write 5 children? 5 can be written as 1, 4. 1 plus 4 you can write as 5. 2 plus 3 also you can write it as 5. Here, one number is 5, another number is 2. So, let's write 5 as sum of 2 and 3. You know, right? 2 plus 3 is 5. And also, the other concept you learnt is minus 2 plus minus 3. What you will get in that time? You all learned, right? If you are adding two negative integers, you will first add without using sign. 2 plus 3 is 5. As two numbers have negative sign, you will get answer as minus 5. So, you will have here minus 5. So, you can write it as minus 2 plus minus 3. You can write it as minus 2 plus minus 3 plus you have 2 as it is here 2. Now observe here. 2 minus 2. What is 2 minus 2? Yes, 0. 2 minus 2 is 0. And you have minus 3 as it is. 0 plus minus 3. That means minus 3. So, what did we do here? Minus 5 plus 2. Minus 5. How can you write minus 5? 5 can be written as 1 and 4, 2 and 3. As in our problem, the other number is 2. Let's write 5 as 2 plus 3. Here you have minus 5. If it is minus 5, how you should write minus 5 as minus 2 plus minus 3. So, we wrote minus 5 as minus 2 plus minus 3 plus 2 as it is. And next step, see, 2 minus 2 is 0 and plus minus 3. You got 0 plus minus 3 is nothing but minus 3. Now let's solve this in a single step. Minus 5 plus 2. What should you first check? You should first check if both numbers given are positive numbers or negative numbers. Here you are adding two integers. One integer is a positive integer and one integer is a negative integer. In that case, you should just do subtraction. How you should subtract? You should subtract smaller number from bigger number. Here big number is 5. So first step, you should subtract smaller number from big number. 5 minus 2 is 3. Then in the second step, you should check the symbol of big number. Here one number is 5, another number is 2. Don't consider the signs. Without consider the signs, check the numbers. One is 5, one is 2. Which is big in 5 and 2? 5 is big. What is the sign of 5? Minus. So, the answer will be minus 3. Children, let's see another example. 7 plus minus 5. See children, the question is 7 plus minus 5. So, one number is positive, one number is negative. Let's solve it step by step first. How can you write 7? 7 can be written as 1 and 6, 2 and 5. Here you have minus 5, right? So, let's write 7 as 2 plus 5. Then you have minus 5. Now, 5 minus 5 is 0. 2 plus 0. The answer is 2. Okay, now let's solve this in a single step. The question is 7 plus 7 plus minus 5. Check the signs first. You are adding. Check the signs of two integers first. One is plus, one is minus. If two signs are different, you should just subtract the small number from big number. Here big number is 7. 7 minus 5. You got as 2. Now, in the second step, you should just check the sign of big number. Here numbers are, you don't consider plus 7 and minus 5 until children. You just consider the numbers 7 and 5. Which is bigger? 7 is bigger. Sign of 7 is plus. So, the answer you get is plus 2. Let's see another example. Minus 6 plus 3. Okay. Now, how can you write? Let's solve step by step first. 6 can be written as 1 plus 5, 2 plus 4, 3 plus 3. Here, the other number is 3. So, let's solve. Write it as 3 plus 3. You can write as 6. The other way, if it is minus 6, how should you write? You should write it as minus 3 plus minus 3. When you will get negative sign? If both are negative numbers. If you are adding two negative numbers, you will get negative sign. So, you will write it as minus 3 plus minus 3 is minus 6. So, minus 3 plus minus 3 plus 3 as it is. 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 3 plus 0 is minus 3. Now, let's solve it in a single step. Minus 3 plus 3. This is the question given. Two signs are opposite signs. One is negative, one is positive. So, you should subtract the small number from larger number. Larger number is 6, smaller number is 3. 6 minus 3. 3. In the second step, you should check the signs of two numbers given. Which is the big number? Don't check minus 6 and 3 until 3 is the big number. Forget the sign. See only numbers. 6 and 3. Which is big? 6 is big. What is the sign of 6? Minus. So, answer you will get minus 3. So, minus 3 is the answer. Now, you all understood children how to solve addition of one positive number and one negative number. First, if one is positive and one is negative number, first step, you should subtract the smaller number from bigger number. In the second step, put sign of big number to the result. Okay, first you should subtract the big number from smaller number, subtract big number from smaller number. 6 minus 3 and then put the sign of big number to the result. Here big number is 6, so sign of 6 is negative, so result will be minus 3. Children, now let's see how can we add integers on a number line. Okay, using a number line, how can we add integers? Consider an example. Plus 5 plus 3. How can you add these numbers on a number line? Let's consider a number line first. How should you start writing the number line, children? Yes, first you should write 0, then plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. Always should start writing from 0 and then from the center itself you should move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. And when coming to negative numbers also, it will come from the center itself. Minus 1 means just one number less than 0. So one step here you will write one step less than 0. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6 and so on. Okay. Now question is you should add plus 5 and plus 3. First plus 5. You should always start from 0 initial point. Plus 5 means positive means you will go right. 5 steps right. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Plus 5 means you will come to plus 5. You will move in the positive direction in right side if it is positive. Then plus 3. 7 and 8 children here. And from 5 they are asking plus 3. Plus means again you should move in the right direction. 1, 2, 3 steps further. Where will you reach children? Plus 8. The answer is plus 8. Plus 5 and plus 3 is plus 8. See, first plus 5. From 0 it is plus 5. You will move towards right. 5 steps towards right you will get plus 5. And then they said to add plus 3. It is also a positive number. Positive number you will again move 3 steps further right. 5 plus 3 steps again you will get 8. The answer is plus 8. Now without using number line let's solve this. See children, first to add two numbers, two integers, you should just see the signs first. Both are plus. That means just do 5 plus 3. It is 8. Both are plus, that is both are positive numbers. Answer will be plus 8 or 8. Both are same. Now let's solve another problem. Minus 3 plus minus 2. How do you solve this problem? See, initially the number given is minus 3. First, you will start from 0. Minus 3 means negative numbers. Minus means you should move left. You should move left. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps left, minus 3. You will get minus 3. And then plus minus 2. Again, a negative number is given. Negative number means you should go left again. From minus 3, 2 steps back. 1 and 2. 2 steps you move. What answer you got now? Minus 5. Minus 3 plus minus 2 is minus 5. From 0, you moved 3 steps back. 3 steps you moved left of the number line because you got a negative number here. 1, 2, 3. You move left side. Minus 3 you got here. And then they said to add minus 2. Minus 2 means negative number again. So you should again move 2 steps towards left. From minus 3, 1, 2. 2 steps. Minus 4, minus 5. The answer is minus 5. Now let's solve this without using number line. How will you solve children? Minus 3 plus minus 2. First you should check the signs of integers. Both are negative integers. Then how should you do? You should just add the numbers first. The numbers are 3 and 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Both signs are negative. So the answer you will get is minus. In the answer you will keep minus. So minus 3 plus minus 2 is minus 5. Children, let's solve another problem. Minus 6 plus 4. Let's solve this using a number line. Let's draw a number line first. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative numbers. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, and so on. Now, the question is minus 6 plus 4. So, the first number is minus 6. It is negative number. So, from 0, it is negative number. So, you should move left side from 0. Negative numbers, you should move left. Positive numbers, you should move right. From 0, you move 6 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, you reached minus 6. From 0, you move to 6 steps left side. You got minus 6. Then they said to add plus 4. See the symbol, children. Plus 4. Plus means now you should move. Correct, children. It is positive number. You should move right side. So from minus 6, move 4 steps right. 1, 2, 3, 4. From minus 6, when you move 4 steps right, you got minus 2. The answer is minus 2. So minus 6 plus 4 is minus 2. How did you get, children? It is given as minus 6. Minus 6 means negative number. From 0, negative number means you should move left. 6 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From 0, you came to minus 6. Then you should add plus 4. It is plus 4 means positive numbers. Then you should move right. From minus 6, move 4 steps right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got minus 2. So the result is minus 2. Now let's do this without using number line. Minus 6 plus 4. How should you add, children? When you should add two integers, first check the sign. One is minus, one is plus. Two symbols or two signs are opposite. So, you should add or subtract. Tell me. Yes, you should subtract. You should subtract the small number from big number. Big number is 6, small number is 4. So, 6 minus 4 is 2. Now, is it over? No, it is not over. Now, without considering the sign, just check the numbers. 6 and 4. Which is big? Yes, 6 is big. What is the sign of 6? It is minus. So, the answer will be minus 2. Okay, children? When two numbers are given and you should add two numbers, first check the signs. One is minus, one is plus. So, you should do subtraction here. Subtract the small number from big number. 6 minus 4, you got as 2. Then you check the sign of the numbers. One is 6 and one is 4. The big number is 6. The sign of 6 is minus. So, the answer is minus 2. Now, let's see another example. Plus 3 plus minus 2. Let's solve this using number line. The first number given is plus 3. Plus number means positive number. Means you should move towards right from 0. From 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 steps. We got plus 3. Then they said to add minus 2. They said to add a negative number. Negative number means you should move towards left. So from plus 3, move 2 steps left. From 3 to you got 1. You move 2 steps left. The answer is plus 1. So plus 3 plus minus 2 is plus 1. Plus 3. So from 0 you move 3 steps towards right. Then you added minus 2. Minus 2 means negative number. So from there you move 2 steps left. You reached 1. So the answer is plus 1. Now let's solve without using number line. Plus 3 plus minus 2. When adding two integers, you should first check the sign of integers. One integer is positive, one integer is negative. If one is positive, one is negative, you should do subtraction. Subtract the small number from big number. So 3 minus 2. The answer is 1. Now we should check the sign of big number. Here numbers are 3 and 2. Sign of big number is plus. So the answer is plus 1. So this is the way you should add integers on a number line. Let's see the exercise in the next.